I mean, I don't think there's been, I mean, there's been a lot of wrestling movies that have come out, but there hasn't been one that resonates anywhere near the potential, that or what Vision Quest was. Have you ever thought about getting behind the writer's chair and coming up with something new?
So there absolutely we need to do this, and I've said to different producers and writers that we need to do it before I die. I would like to see this manifested. I don't know what role I would have in it. I don't know if I would be the grandfather or just a cameo in it would be great. I'm in touch with a producer on the East Coast. He is actually writing. So part of when I look at Vision Quest and I go, okay, so where's the gold? Where's the gold? Where's there places we can really just go in and mine and get a whole new perspective? And well, okay, we've seen Loudon, we know his background, we know what he was about, we know all his whole story. We know almost nothing about, Shute and this character. Why is he the way he is? Why is he training by himself in a stadium with a log when he's already a state champion? What drives this guy? What's his home life like? What is that? Why did he lose that match against Loudon when he shouldn't have? We can create all sorts of scenarios about that. That his father was military, it was in the Rangers, that when he would go out drinking with his buddies, his other Ranger buddies, they would come home and they would one by one wrestle Shute, and until they're all drunk and rowdy, and you know how SEAL team members are, man, they're tough as shit. And so that's how he got to be tough. And then his dad would bet on him, in matches. And then if he won, then he and his buddies would go out drinking and they'd come home and beat up on Shute. Well, maybe he didn't like that. Maybe he wanted to tell his dad to fuck off in a way, so he lost one match his dad bet on. It could be all these. You could have a younger brother that wasn't kind of the physique of Shute, and that he was more like a writer. He's a musician, maybe. He's sensitive. And his dad, he's getting picked on at school, and when Shute's not around, those kids take advantage. So the dad tells him to step up, and if he doesn't step up, he's going to slap him around. And so the kid steps up when Shute's not around. He gets knocked down and hits his head and dies. And so now Shute's really angry at his dad. So he's going to say, fuck you, I'm not going to win another match, or I'm going to lose this match just to piss you off. I mean, we have lots of potential storylines that you could create out of that. So
have you seen the new show Cobra Kai?
Yeah. I've seen just a few of them, and I want to go through the rest because I heard they're kind of silly, but I've liked what they've done, that they flipped the characters. And then at one point it looked like they'd kind of got to be kind of buddies or something. They were listening to the same music, rocking their heads. They made, God, what's his name? The character that it was, Johnny. Well, they made Johnny a kind of alcoholic loser, but they also made Ray's character like this total jerk, and he's like all about money and about this and that. But he's realizing that he needs to kind of change, and it sounded like they did a really nice job with that. It's been renewed. It's like, why aren't we doing this? Why are we not doing a series? A Vision Quest series? And so this producer that's out in New Jersey wants to do it. He's writing kind of more that storyline of Shute and maybe his son and how they, what happened to him afterwards. And so he has this whole thing. And when I listened to him, I got goosebumps. And I thought, wow, you really tapped into something. Keep rocking with that. And then recently we spoke and he says, it might be simpler to do a series. And I said, absolutely, because Cobra Kai has been so well received.
It needs to be a series.
Potentially this could be there's so much content that we need now. So I'm leaving that out there. Also, I stay in touch with Terry Davis. He's a guy that wrote Vision Quest. He's the original writer of Vision Quest. He gave away all of his rights. So my friend that's producer actually got him a book deal so that he's now writing Swain's Son is the name of the book. And so it's kind of the follow-up of what happened in Vision Quest. And so I talk to him from time to time. And so don't know how or when that's going to be done. So then the book has to be done. and then the movie has to get made. So there's a lot of potentials out there. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm actually interested in going back and doing some more acting. So I'm going to be looking to do just like some small roles here and there and just get my feet back in the game so that I'll be ready. So if some of these projects come up, I want to be involved and have a role in that.
No, everything sounds exciting, and yeah, just from that story, I mean, it's again like if you've seen Creed, the Creed movie where they came back with the Apollo son, and you're
Really well
seeing
done, actually.
the different perspective, with Johnny and Cobra Kai, and with and it's remember when I was saying Rocky, Karate Kid, Vision Quest, so
There you go.
it's Vision Quest's turn. It's Vision Quest's turn to do that. And yeah, you take, and also in Creed 2, Drago's son is the one that's fighting Apollo's son. So yeah, definitely. I mean, there's so much substance that can be explored with Shute, and you can kind of go into those scenes like while he was in high school and right after that. But we need to get to where he is today and how those choices and circumstances that he went through, made him to who he is today. And because again, we didn't see kind of what drove Shute, how he became who he was. There's so much story there. And then for the new generation, now they can get reintroduced to Shute. Everyone's going to start watching the movie again, even though they already, still are in tune. It's a TV series gives you so much more flexibility because in a movie, there's not going to be enough time. There's so much that we want to see. The TV series is the best way to do it. Something like Amazon would be really good. Amazon would be really good. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
It seems like you guys are already brewing.
So there's things happening. I just have to trust that everything's going to happen in its own right time.